good morning, and thank you for joining me today. So today's video is going to be 5 quick fire tips to help you on your CFS recovery journey. So let's get into the video. So tip number 1 that I feel is really, wow, it's just really key. It's a massive cornerstone of recovery. I feel I know it was for me, is following a dedicated program, structure, or specific CFS recovery advice. And I know for me, during my CFS recovery journey, at the start, I felt I was in the dark a lot, and I was watching a lot of YouTube videos on other people's journey and sort of putting pieces together and seeing what worked and trying to find the best way to recover. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of good information and good CFS recovery channels on YouTube with great stuff on there. But I feel it's really key to have a dedicated program in which you can follow step by step alongside support and specific CFS recovery advice and explanations and reason why implementing these certain things at certain stages will really benefit you. So that is why I've created the Blueprint to Chronic Fatigue Syndrome Recovery online course, which I'll link down below, and you're welcome to check out, as I believe it's really valuable, and that's why I've created it in the first place. A really in-depth course to help people like yourselves with chronic fatigue syndrome fully recover. Because I know I was in the dark at the start of my journey, and I wanted to create something to help you guys so you're not in the dark in your recovery journey. So, tip number 2. Leveraging relationships and creating a positive environment. And what I mean by this is reaching out to family members, maybe spouses, people that you live with, or good friends of yours, or you know, even professional help as well, such as one-to-one coaches, is really beneficial. But yeah, I feel for this tip, yeah, reaching out to your friends, your good friends, or your family members, and sharing a bit with them how you feel and creating a positive environment so you're all on the same page during your recovery. And this positive environment will act as the foundations of your recovery. As you know, when you're in a nurturing, positive environment, it's far more I wouldn't say easier, but it's a lot more beneficial to you to recover, rather than being in a tense, abrasive environment. So yeah, it's something to think about there, guys. And again, in my online Blueprint to Recovery course, we have a whole section, a carer's guide, on creating an understanding and positive environment to really enhance your recovery as well. Tip number 3, proactive mindset over a victim mindset. Now, for this one, I'm not at all accusing you of having a victim mindset or anything like that. I just know how hard it can be during especially the early stages of your recovery journey to keep a positive outlook on life and on the steps to take. So yeah, just make a conscious effort to, if you do sink into that victim mindset, which is completely understandable, take a mental note and go, oh, okay, I'll accept that, but no, I can recover. I am a positive, capable person, and I'm gonna adopt a proactive mindset and choose that outlook instead of it's all doom and gloom, I can't be helped anymore, because that isn't going to help you recover at the end of the day. So tip number 4, which I feel is a really might be a really beneficial one to you, because it's not often covered, and that is accessing the subconscious mind. And this was absolutely key for me in order to shift my beliefs and my outlook on certain events, situations, activities, which caused me great angst and fear and anxiety and energy draining and everything else, in order to shift that mindset to go, oh, I can do this. Maybe I can take one step at a time and do this, and then build upon it. And then 2 months down the line, you'll be doing something that you never would have imagined yourself doing, because you've really shifted this mindset for the better and progressed so much. So yeah, what I'd highly urge you to do, if you are intrigued by this point, is check out my other videos on this channel on hypnotherapy, the subconscious mind, and how this can really benefit you taking that mindset shift. And yeah, so how to go about this? So I have actually, I'm a qualified hypnotherapist myself. Now, and I've created a hypnotherapy recordings bank of dedicated chronic fatigue syndrome recovery hypnotherapy session recordings down below. And yeah, I really do highly recommend that you check this out, because it covers things as overcoming low self-esteem and confidence, how you see yourself, adopting a proactive, positive mindset over a negative and victim mindset, chronic fatigue syndrome itself, how to overcome this, and many, many other things. So, yeah, this could be really beneficial to you when implemented correctly. So, i.e., first thing in the morning or before bed. I highly recommend to start off with, as your mind's more malleable and more open and accepting of these positive suggestions. So, yeah, I'll wrap this up on that point. Yeah, I would highly recommend checking that out, guys. Point number 5, last one. Having a light at the end of the tunnel, or a positive, passionate, or purposeful goal. So this may be something like different things for different people. Of course, we're all different. I know for me, it was I really enjoyed traveling, and I really wanted to do something to help others. And I thought, yeah, how can I travel? How can I finance this? And this was, for me, it was enrolling in an online TEFL, teaching English as a foreign language course initially, as I want to go to Asia, teach English, and then that also led me on to, actually, how can I go about helping others recover using the knowledge and experience that I have from recovering from chronic fatigue syndrome? And that is why this YouTube channel is created, guys, to help you and hopefully give you more perspectives and knowledge and things like that. As well as I've created an online blueprint to recovery course. If you don't know or you haven't enrolled already, I will leave the link down below to this whole in-depth course, step-by-step information, routines, guides, support, nutrition, hypnotherapy recordings included in this course as well, as well as a whole host of other really useful material in there, as well as accompanying videos from myself as well. Yeah, so I'll leave this down below. You're welcome to check it out as well. Completely up to you. And yeah, so tip number 5, having a positive light at the end of the tunnel. Purpose. Is it purposeful? Is it true to yourself? Are you passionate and excited about this, whatever it may be for you? Because that will keep you motivated to recover and keep building that positive momentum. So yeah, just something to think about on the 5 quickfire tips. Yeah, that's all from me. Hopefully you've gained some new knowledge or something to think about anyway. But yeah, that's all from me. Thank you for joining me once again, and have a fantastic day. Bye bye.